Welcome to Good Mythical More. You know, sometimes you can say a word so long that it starts to sound crazy, wild. And sometimes there's some words that mean things that are wild, that if they didn't, they could be good names.
That's right.
I don't know if that was just a A-B or not, but I'm trying to see.
We're just hoping that some of you, if you are currently thinking about having children, could use some of these names if we convince you today. But first, we got to tell you about the recent podcast.
Oh my gosh.
That we've been enjoying.
Yes.
Midnight Slurpees.
We are obsessed with it. You know, it's like, do you really want to listen to the sound of slurping of Slurpees to sleep?
At midnight, you do.
You do. You do. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like the gamma noise.
The gamma noise.
You know, when you get those noises that like just make you zone out or go to sleep.
Yeah.
But it's that, but it's Slurpee frequency.
And you'd be surprised at the number of things that can slurp. Of course, you knew people, gorillas, chimpanzees, and anteaters could slurp.
Right.
But did you know that you can even, if you get a microphone small enough, you can listen to a little bacterium slurp. That's some of my favorite.
And it's conversational, so it's like different slurping bacterium talking to each other.
My favorite episode was when they interviewed that guy that had the staph infection, and I thought that they were going to let him slurp, but they actually just moved the mic to the staph infection, and we listened to the antibiotic resistant bacteria in his staph infection slurp.
Oh.
And you would think it was gross, but it was so soothing. You gotta check it out.
Yeah, my favorite one was the dentist slurp. Yep.
Close. That thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we're gonna have an open mind, Stevie, as you give us these words that mean things that you should never name people.
Okay, yeah.
Can I hit you with a rubber band? How close did it get?
I couldn't even see where it went. You want to hit something else though? Because you won the chance to hit something else.
Cheap thrills.
These are the cheap thrills in pinata form.
What? How does this work?
Oh, I guess you don't hit it.
You pull it.
I think you're pulling the wrong. You pull the strings.
Yep.
I don't think you pull it with that type of gusto. You just
This is fun. Do I pull them all at the same time?
No, that won't work.
Yes! This is better than Midnight Slurpees!
These are really cheap thrills.
Better than Midnight Slurpees. Who would have?
Got yourself a really cheap fidget spinner. You've got a wind up. There it goes. Oh, that's cool. And these guys, is this still a thing?
It is now. It is now.
But this one is not actually satisfying.
I don't think they call them poppers.
Yeah.
Okay, give us a word.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, have you seen this trend on TikTok? It's like people proposing if these words weren't other words, they'd make beautiful names. So This is just like, for you to judge, you know, if they would. And
we've talked about this.
Yeah, if they would, you know, maybe who would it apply to? Who would you think this type of person is? Oh, I like you got a nice belly button wetness.
Yeah, Stevie, I'm nervous, and you know when I get nervous. My belly button sweats. You're not supposed to point it out.
So that's the place where the
ice went everywhere. Ice went everywhere.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe. So
apostrophe.
Like Italian?
Apostrophe.
I feel like it sounds Greek.
Apostrophe Neil.
Greek.
Apostrophe.
Oh, it's an elephant.
Wow. It's like kind of like Penelope.
It doesn't really roll off the apostrophe. It doesn't roll off the tongue. I think there's some phrases to test whether, you know, a name is good.
Well, you would call them trophy for short.
Trophy.
Trophy.
That's a little
short for apostrophe.
Aggrandizing, isn't it? Like, Hey, trophy, pull your pants up.
Yeah, but think about it. If trophy didn't mean trophy and apostrophe didn't mean apostrophe, trophy is actually a good name because it rhymes with Sophie. And if you had twins, Trophy and Sophie.
Okay.
Have I talked you into it?
What about Tropher? Tropher?
Yeah.
Like
Tropher and Topher, yeah. Gopher.
Gopher is a good name.
I think
Trover.
anything that doesn't
He's running for office.
currently have
Gopher Trover.
another bad meaning. An apostrophe is actually a pleasant thing. Like,
I don't like it.
most names mean something in some other language anyway, right? And if you found out that your name just meant a little mark that you can put on things to make them possessive or conjunctive or whatever it is. But you're right, it doesn't really roll off the tongue.
It's not fun to say apostrophe. Because it's got apostrophe, like apostro. Like those things that none of those are thrilling. Apostro.
Too many syllables.
Okay.
Moving along.
Genitalia.
Okay.
Jenny.
Yeah, call her
Jenny,
Jenny. Jenny. You listen to Jenny, she'll tell you what you want to hear. Jenny will tell you.
Jenny tell you.
Jenny will tell you whatever you want.
Jenny will tell you.
Hey, she's got a secret and Jenny will tell you. Oh, it did it.
But it didn't do the right effect because you didn't hit the lens. Try again.
Oh, man. Well, I've got a few more tries.
Jenny will tell you.
Jenny will tell you. Just keep listening.
Hey, come close. Come close, Jenny will tell you. Let me introduce you to Jenny.
Gosh, that's creepy, man.
Let me introduce you to Jenny. She'll tell you.
Jenny.
I don't know if you guys know, you are repeating the same thing over and over again.
Hey, listen, we'll keep...
Over and Topher?
We will keep going.
And
Genitalia. Genitalia. Genitalia Jefferson. Genitalia Jefferson. The first woman on the moon.
Yeah.
Genitalia Jefferson.
She planted both of her feet on the moon.
The first woman to somersault on Venus. Genitalia Jefferson.
Genitalia Jones.
Because I'm putting it into the deep future.
Yeah.
When genitalia doesn't mean anything other than just Jenny will tell you. Like maybe when we're somersaulting on Venus.
Genitalia Jefferson.
Genitalia Jefferson.
First to time travel. Yeah, so that's a yes. Genitalia.
Yeah, definitely a yes.
It will happen.
Definitely to
Okay.
that.
Kibosh.
Kibosh McLaughlin. Kibosh.
Kibosh is a really good last name. First
Kibosh.
Mr. Kibosh. Mrs. Kibosh.
Put the kibosh on genitalia.
No, we don't have to go back. We don't have to go back to genitalia.
And Jenny will tell you. The
Kibosh. Kibosh.
Kibosh Smith.
Kibosh. Kibosh.
Seems like a good dog's name
Yes.
for like now. You know, you don't have to wait until a distant future to use it.
Kibosh.
My daughter brought her boyfriend over, Kibosh, to meet us.
He's thinking about going to law school.
Kibosh.
Oh,
is
it's
thinking
stuck
about
up there for
going
a
to
second.
Law school. I like Kibosh.
The K and the B right next to each other.
Kibosh.
It feels like it could ruin an intimate moment.
Oh, Kibosh.
It's just like, I just wanted to let you know,
Kibosh.
I love you, Kibosh. It feels like it takes me out of it.
Takes you out of the
It
love.
takes me out. Kibosh.
It puts the kibosh on.
Yeah, it does. I don't like it. Take it back.
Wow, that was a journey. It's hard. We started high on
Jenny will
that
tell
one.
you to take it back.
Malaise.
Ooh, Malaise McLaughlin.
Well, I mean, you're so close to mayonnaise at this point. Mayonnaise, McLaughlin.
Mayonnaise is not bad either.
Mayo.
Malaise. Because you got Melissa. Think about it. If Melissa meant something else, and you'd be like, Melissa, that's a weird name.
Malaise.
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Malaysia?
Malaysia is.
I'm sure there's
is a
somebody
name.
named Malaysia.
I think it's also a land.
It is a land. Malays.
It's kind of like Elise, but mixed up.
It definitely doesn't take you out of the moment. Hey, I wanted to let you know that I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Malays. You're the most beautiful person that I've ever been around, inside and out, Malays. And I have decided that I would like to spend the rest of my life with you if you would have me.
My life, Malays.
And listen, if you've got any questions about me, Jenny will tell you.
Come over here, Jenny. Jenny will tell you.
Jenny will tell you everything you need to know.
Salmonella.
Oh, salmonella.
I mean, that sounds like a first and last name.
Did you say salmonella or salmonella?
Oh, I did.
Because salmonella is vanilla flavored salmonella.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
That's the pin in me. You know?
Well, it's got Sal in it, and it's got Nell in it.
I was trying to keep it a secret, but she's salmonella.
Salmonella. How can I make this work?
Sal, first of all. Maybe it's a first name and a middle name. Sal. Maybe it's just a first and last name. Salmonella.
That's what I was saying. But that means it doesn't work.
But Mr. Salmonella, there's probably one that exists already out there. Sounds like a garbage pail kid.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
I can't make it work as one word because it sounds like a first and last name. Because Sal already exists. Not gonna happen.
Cloaca.
Chloe. We kind of did this. We named it.
That's true.
We named a chicken Cloaca.
Yep.
Called her Chloe. It really worked. She was a hero.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So we're going with that
She
one.
crossed the busiest.
Chicken specific.
Cloaca.
Because would you bring that up to a human name?
Cloaca. I think if you were like, it's a family name.
Cloaca.
You know what I'm saying?
And her sister alopecia.
Sometimes you say the name and then you have to say that it's a family name, even if it isn't.
I feel like it could be the next Kardashian.
Cloaca Kardashian?
Yep.
Okay. On the new season of Kardashians, the introduction of Cloaca. Mm-hmm. I might
I
tune
think
in.
also-
The bastard daughter.
Applying a Southern accent and like urgency, I feel like
Cloaca!
yeah.
Where's Cloaca? There's a fire! She probably started it.
Where's Cloaca? The oil hadn't been changed in the truck.
That's so urgent. That's the most urgent thing I can think of. It's something that needs to happen every
Routine maintenance
5,000
is
miles.
urgent if it's overdue.
I'm telling you, it's according to the manufacturer's recommendations.
And if you don't believe me,
Jenny will tell you.
I like it, Cloaca.
We do like it.
We like it.
Okay. Loquacious.
Loquacious. I like this one.
Loquacious.
A lot. Loquacious.
It could work. It
First
just
of all,
means you're talkative.
Putting an L-A at the beginning of a name is already a conventional
L-O.
thing to do.
Quacious is a good.
And Quacious is really good.
Quacious is the name of a judge. You know, a judge.
Which judge?
What? I just mean it's a good name for a judge.
Oh.
I
I
don't.
was about to say, it's like,
I've not appeared before
I was
Quacious.
about to say, you're more familiar with the legal system than I am.
I'm a product of the legal system. Quacious. What's the good last name that goes with Quacious?
The first woman to...
I think Quacious is a masculine.
Okay.
Loquacious.
Loquacious. Okay. The first man to...
Give a sermon
Yeah, okay, keep going.
on the International Space Station.
Oh, the first man to give a sermon on
Loquacious dollar.
Loquacious dollar. Great grandson of Creflo.
Right.
Ayahuasca.
Oh.
Ayahuasca, then you ayahuasca. Okay, is that a deal?
Aya already works. Ayahuasca. This has probably already happened. You know, somebody
Ayahuasca McLaughlin.
has a very significant experience, comes back home,
I'm changing my
gets
name.
pregnant. It's like, well, ayahuasca. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, they have an experience, come home, get pregnant, and then they say, well?
They say, well, I think, what are we going to name this baby?
Okay.
Ayahuasca.
Aya.
In the story, I thought the person who went was already named that. But that doesn't make sense. Now I understand how I'm following.
Ayahuasca.
I think Aya is a good nickname. That works.
Oh, yeah. Ayahuasca. This is a good one.
Just got my oil changed to Jiffy Lube. Guess who did it? Ayahuasca Fleming.
She was wearing yoga pants the whole time. And she put sunflower oil in my car. She said it would be fine.
Spiffy Lube. Ayahuasca gave me a Spiffy Lube.
And she gave me some free soap. Ayahuasca put sunflower oil in my car. She gave me free soap, but she herself didn't smell too good.
Nope, she's stinky.
Yeah, but she uses a crystal.
Urology.
She uses a crystal.
Geology?
Urology.
Urology.
Any ology is going to be tough.
This is real tough.
But maybe try the Southern aggressive yelling method.
No, this is not.
Urology.
This isn't urgent. This is not urgent, country. This is lazy country. What are y'all doing today? I don't know. We're thinking about going down to the river with urology.
Urology going to go down.
We're just gonna hang out at the lake. Me and urology.
Try urology.
It's not working, is it?
Urology.
Urology. We're gonna tube down the river.
Me and urology going to
We
take a
just
tube
gonna
trip.
float. We're gonna float at the pace of the river. Me and urology.
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 You're saying it wrong.
Urology. We got a cooler. We got a cooler floating
Urology.
behind us the whole time. I might grab a beer out of there if it floats up next to me, but I ain't reaching for it.
I get a little groggy with urology.
And urology ain't definitely gonna reach for it.
Once urology sits, urology does not stand.
Did I tell you that urology was pregnant?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about naming the baby ayahuasca. But if I didn't tell you that, you know who would?
Jenny will tell you. Too soon, man. Too soon. Urology. I like urology.
Yeah, we're going with that one. Join Third Degree to get the Rhett and Link action figures. Full details at mythicalsociety.com.